Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Feels Like Sunday. Probably because it is. And welcome my very special guest. How you going, Roberta? Welcome.
Hello. Very early good morning from here.
How,
Hey, everybody.
do we dare ask how early?
Right now it is about 3:45 a.m.
Oh my God. My God, did you hear that,
Yeah.
people? That's it.
Gotta do
There's
the
probably
show. Just working the beat over here, just.
there's probably a dairy farmer somewhere going, call that early? Come on. But, yeah, man, that's early. That's early. That's heaps early. So people, if you could share us out, that would be much appreciated. I haven't got I forgot where I put my phone. So I usually share it out on my phone. Otherwise, it's just a pain in the butt.
No.
We
gotta
I
share
worked out how to do that. You know how sometimes if you get it up the right on your phone, you can just go button.
Yeah. You hit it, hit. Yeah.
Where's my phone?
I know. Yeah. It's nice.
It's
nice.
It'll probably ring. It'll probably ring in the middle of the live.
Well, that's okay. No good. That's not good.
Okay. So what's the weather been like today? Where you are? And where are you?
In Calgary, Canada. Yep. It is about 10 degrees out there this morning, right now. And it'll probably warm up still to about 25 Celsius. And it's
okay, so
we're having the dips are starting to, so we're starting to get cooler mornings. And so that's what's going to be causing our leaves to start turning color here right away. So fall is definitely in the air. Yeah.
So you use Celsius in Canada?
We use Celsius. Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Oh my God. If I'm talking about 10 Fahrenheit, like I'd be having my parka on.
Oh yeah. I was going to say, because it's a different sliding scale. It's not.
Yeah.
It's totally different. Like I think, what is it? 10 degrees would be like -1 here or something, wouldn't it? Fahrenheit. I don't know how it works. It's cold.
It's very, it's quite a difference actually, for sure. 0 Fahrenheit is like minus, I don't know, 20 Celsius or something like that. I don't know. It's very cold.
I think it's been about 20 degrees Celsius here. But I just spent the last, it's my birthday today.
It is? Happy birthday.
It is. Thank you.
Dang it, I can't give you the birthday bumps from here.
No.
Cindy, you got to help me on that.
Yeah, she'll just throw stuff at me.
You guys. Oh, that's fantastic.
And I just had a friend came over. She's holistic healer and a masseur. So I just got like an hour and a half session, man. Kinesiology, massage.
Gosh.
I'm just laying back. Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
That's it. So like a lot of massage for the lymph nodes to get to help detox and get the detox.
Oh, no kidding. Yeah.
So just to make sure it's working, I thought I'd have an extra cup of coffee.
You got the circulation going like crazy, and then now you get the coffee going, and it's really gonna just accelerate circulation.
Are you on the coffee or are you on the tea?
I'm not on either actually. I'm on good old water here. Yeah, we got some water going.
Thank you, Denise.
Hello, everybody. Oh, good. Thank you. Somebody, Staffy, who actually has the Fahrenheit conversions. Yeah, that's what we need. Someone who knows what's
1 Celsius is
what these what the real information is here.
Well, thank you, people. So yeah, birthday readings. So people will you know the deal. If you want it guaranteed, we'll read who we're drawn to. There's a lot of people that pay it forward to do extended donated readings. But if you want a guaranteed reading, just donate any amount to the PayPal link. It's in the show notes. It's pinned. And we'll see how you can hit. We're on to 9 o'clock. So what's that? That's another hour and 40 minutes, 43 minutes. And then we'll call it quits. Not because it's just, yeah. Otherwise, you just keep going for 3 hours, 4 hours. And it's like, some days it's okay, but some days it's just like, you know what I mean? 2 hours, an hour and a half, you still got like 3 paid readings to do, and you're like, man, I'm over this.
Have
you ever done it?
We'll see what flavor we're at that time, and we can,
because you've done psychic fairs and you do readings, public readings, don't you?
Yes.
You've read, so you know what it's like to sit there for 8-9 hours just doing reading after reading after reading.
And after that, you're just like, whoa, like, how do I wind down? Because you just kind of you're just elevated for such a long time. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not always elevated, so I'm just it's different.
I usually got to go and have a feed.
Yeah,
well,
exactly. You gotta nourish yourself.
Yeah, well, I get it for live. I don't eat before the live. I eat after it, because if I eat before the live, I want to eat and ground afterwards.
Yeah.
So
makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. But chocolate always helped me. Someone put me onto that. One of the psychics put me onto that. When you're at the psychic fairs, you have just a block of you're hungry or not, you just have like 1 cube of chocolate in between each reading, and it will sort of just keep you there. Okay, people. So I'm going to start with a group reading for everyone, and then Roberta will do the same, and we'll just see what's happening in the big picture of everyone. So
beautiful. I'm going to try and share us out.
Okay, people. At the moment, the first card I've drawn 3 cards, main cards for everyone. And look, people, what's it looking like at the moment? It looks like everyone's all over the place. Okay, this is where our mind is at. It's just about watching our energies at the moment, watching where we put our focus, and because the first card I've got is a protection guardian. Drop your shields, and when we have our shields up, we get in defensive mode. We put walls around us, and the problem we do with that is when we put walls around us, we take a perspective, and when we take a perspective, we don't see the whole picture, because inverted underneath drop your shields is the trader card inverted. Exchange of energies to create abundance. This card is about where our energy is going, and when we're on the defense and people are trying to communicate, or we're trying to see what's going on, this makes us greatly more inflexible, and makes it harder for us to see things for what they are. When we don't see things for what they are, we see them from a single perspective. Sometimes it gets a bit skew-whiffed and we go into reaction mode, and that's why I've got the mountain here. The mountain stands your ground. That's just underneath, saying, people, let's not be so guarded. Let's be open. And people, when we get guarded, we've got to ask ourselves, why are we guarded? Okay, why are we guarded? What is making us guarded? It'll be something. Because at the moment, people, we're overthinking things, stressed, overthinking, looking at the world. How's this going to happen? How's that going to happen? What am I going to do about this? What am I going to do about that? You know what, people, when it comes up, you'll know. I'm not saying don't plan for the future. We still got to be accountable at the same time, but we can't go around worrying about every little thing all the time. This is called stress. And if you like stress, it's okay. You can do whatever you like. But I'm just telling you, people, at the moment, we've just got to be more flexible. And the more we put our shields up and say someone's giving us advice or criticism, we can just smile and go, oh, yeah, cool. Thanks, man. We don't need to get offended. We don't need to get offended. We don't need to have any opinion. We can just go, okay, yeah, note taken, man. All good, all good. Okay, because it doesn't matter what people deep down inside, it's us. Okay, and when we're taking on board, that's why we need people put the guards up, because they're like, don't tell me what to do. Have you ever told a mother something about their kid and they're like, are you calling me a bad mother? My God, that is a dangerous place to go. Okay, but this is just like got our shields up, and when we've got our shields up, it's just about seeing things at the end of the day for what they are, because it is what it is, people. Moving forward, I've got trust in higher forces, and this is inverted, the shaman card. People, this is in the action position. So this is saying what we need to, this is looking at what we should be doing at the moment. And it's saying that we're not trusting in the big picture of things at the moment. Okay. And where we're not trusted by the big picture of things, we look at all the little obstacles in front of us. We look at all the cards. We look at all the things blocking us. And when we do that, that becomes our reality, and it creates polarity, and it's it makes things a lot more of a struggle. So people, we just got to let the universe be and focus on what we need to do for ourselves. And just to reiterate, just to confirm that, the last card I've got is set your sights higher, people, and this is inverted. So people, we're still expecting too less. We're expecting too less. Come on, people, picture this world turning into a beautiful place. Picture all the politicians getting locked up. These are the things. Picture the world becoming that great place we want it to come. Okay, just let's set our sights higher and visualize that, people, and don't settle for second best. And everything should be hunky-dory until a lesson comes up, which is always so. I hope that has helped.
A lesson is always a learning. Sometimes it's fun, but that's beautiful, Brooke. I love your message for everybody. I've got actually something along the same lines here. So with these two cards, I'm seeing definitely there's this importance on focusing on what you have. Okay, what do you have? Where's the gratitude? Have you practiced that recently? Because I feel like the energy might be a bit mixed. There's maybe been we all get sucked in the vacuum once in a while. You just kind of got to catch yourself and be like, oh, wait a second. And some of these things you can't control. So these cards are talking about, gaining another perspective and saying, hey, what is it I can control? And let's look at this from a different angle, because there may be some things to be upset about, but the thing is like, was there really anything that you can really do about some of these things? Like, what can you control? Because I feel like there definitely is some sort of unnecessary sort of suffering going on here as a result. And so, we kind of get ourselves stuck and we do. I know I find myself, I get stuck sometimes, and it's like, come on, hey, wait a second, and we're going back to the gratitude thing, because when we go there and we are happy with, what we have and all, things big and small, it could be the tiniest things. The most magical energy, we attract the most magical things with that energy. And so I just that's what Spirit wanted to talk about here. And I feel like, and so I'm hearing myself. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
So good. That's okay.
I found my phone. I was sitting on it.
I get distracted. Gemini over here. Okay, that's okay, Brooke. So, folks, there's one other thing that's coming up here Spirit wants to talk about, and that is about some decisions, okay, about where you're going job-wise or purpose-wise, your purpose, okay? Because not everybody has got your typical 9-to-5 job, but, what is it are you doing? Just evaluate that, because I see that, there could be some improvements in that area. Okay. And sometimes, again, we get stuck in things in the way they are. I'm getting the mouse, which shows that there may be some stress or anxiety. I don't know about you guys down under, but over here, it's back to school this week. And it's also kind of the end of the summer holidays over here, and so it's kind of annoying actually that way. But then we're thinking about work mode again, right? We're thinking about work mode. Yep. What is it? What kind of changes can you make, to make life easier in that department, or bring yourself a little bit more pleasure? I think that's what needs to be highlighted here, and that's what I've got for you folks this week, or this next while anyways.
Pleasure. I like that.
Yeah.
I just had what was I made? My birthday cake was chocolate beetroot.
Oh.
Made from beetroot, and
that's
so it's
different.
All gluten free. It just tastes like chocolate cake.
Oh, sure.
But yeah, but it's like.
But it's sweetened with beets, and I love beets, actually.
Maple syrup and honey. It's sweetened with.
Ooh.
Yeah, just tastes
amazing.
like chocolate cake. I didn't make it. Made my own birthday cake. I just sort of called them out.
You
I just
have
got
to
Amanda
eat
to come
it,
over with
though.
a cheesecake. Oh, I got no problem eating it.
Oh my goodness, hilarious.
Okay.
You're welcome, folks. You're welcome, Amanda, Becky. Hey, everybody.
Okay, for our first reading, people, let's let fate decide. So, people,
we love fate.
Whoever gets the number gets the reading. So, people, pick a number between 49 and 71. And whoever is the lucky person gets it, will get the reading. Oh, Becky, so far, but so close.
Oh.
And Julie's got like a sixth sense with picking the number.
Oh,
was
that's
Julie,
so cool.
Julie, Judy, and sometimes Jocelyn. They just like
they just download it.
Oh yeah, Angelita.
Oh, Denise. Oh, come on. Oh, we'll see.
It's in the private chat if you want to cheat and send it out to her.
No, I'm cheating.
Everything happens for a reason.
Oh, it does. It does. Oh.
So, people, have another go. Usually you got one person again. Just spamming like number after number after number.
Yeah.
Oh, Wendy. Well, you can, but I don't know how it will help, Becky. Wendy, who would you like to read for you? Do you know Wendy?
I don't. No. Hi, Wendy.
Yeah.
I
don't know Wendy.
There's actually some new people I haven't met here. It's just a different time of day. We usually do 7 p.m. on a Thursday, weekday over here. It's totally a different time. You, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Usually they go for the new girl. I thought I'd be like, yeah, this is going to be easy night. Sit back. It's going to bloody...
Sorry, Brooke, you got to work it tonight. Way to go, Wendy. Yeah.
Okay, Wendy.
Beautiful. Yeah. The guest gets to sit back and relax.
Okay, let's clear the cards. Look, Wendy. We all have ways of doing things. Whether it be just we've always done that way. But what happens sometimes is when we look at what's fair, what's just, things along these lines, or what we deserve, what is right, what is wrong. We can do that. That's okay. But the problem is when we're going about something and we attach good, bad, right or wrong, I deserve, I don't deserve, all these sort of different perspectives, what happens is we fail to see things for what they are. And at the moment, I've got something that is not you're frustrated with. Okay, but the way you're going about it, you've got your way set that you're going about it. It's like, no, I'm doing it this way. It has to work out this way. It just feels like there's somewhere where you've locked whale. What?
Oh, sorry. Somebody was asking about the shark mug, and so
Oh,
I didn't mean to distract. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. So Wendy, it sort of feels like that there's something that you're stuck in, and it's just it's got you all over the place. Okay, that's okay. It feels like things are going to work out, but on your behalf, it seems like that you're inside your head. Just too much thinking. Too much thinking at the moment. Well, the first card I got for you is the High Priest, Intend and Create. Okay, and intention is like, okay, what we want to happen, and that's making it happen. But the interesting card I've got underneath that is I've got the Peacekeeper inverted, let go of the need to be right. When that card comes up inverted, that usually means we're holding on to something. We're holding on to a point of view. We're holding on to a perspective. We're holding on to a way of the way we want things to work. But at the moment, this feels like it's not working out. Okay, just getting a lot of resistance. So it's time to just it's time. Well, I'm feeling it's time for you to move. Okay, it feels like things haven't been going the way you've wanted at the moment. Okay, and changes on the cards. I see things are definitely going to shift from your current situation, but at the moment, you're being called forth to take action. This will be stepping out of comfort zones. This will be coming from a different point of view, a different perspective. It feels like there needs to be something moved on. Okay, but at the moment, you feel you're struggling. You're struggling with your belief at the moment to see how things are going to work out. Okay, so and usually when that happens, that's because we look at all the obstacles. Okay, because you've got Intend and Create, you've got Hold the Space card, Stand the Ground. Okay, and when we look at the obstacles, okay, when we look at the obstacles, all we do is we see the cards. Okay, and when all we focus on is the cards, that becomes our reality. Okay, but it works both ways. When we focus on the big picture of things, obstacles are just stuff to go around. So this is the High Priest, Intend and Create. Intention, put that intention out there, then create for yourself what is possible to get the results that you're after. Okay, but I got the time it takes action. So it's like inside your head, you've got your worked out. Oh, this is going to work. That's not going to work. This is going to work. Okay, you can battle in your mind all you want with that. Okay, but what you've got to work out is whatever energy we feed, whatever thought pattern we feed, that becomes our reality. We manifest that. I'll just get an action card up for you. But see, moving forward, I've got Believe the Impossible. That's an interesting card. Okay, believe in the impossible. So this is about changing that mindset. And people, I haven't got like expect miracles, but hey, if miracles are considered impossible, why not? Okay, it's all the same thing. But at the moment, it's all about getting out of that mindset, that space of you know how things work. You know how you've got it all worked out. This is the Peacekeeper inverted. Let go of the need to be right. This is like you need to free up that mind and work out, okay, what steps can I take? This is a time to dig deep. This is a time to research. This is a time to move out of that box of the norm. Okay, because you want to go the normal way about it. You know how these things play out in the normal way about it. You wouldn't be here if you were looking for the normal way to go about it. So this is interesting because this is coming down to patterns. This is talking about the I've got the Elder card. This is your action card, the Elder card. Move beyond ancestral patterns. Okay, patterns. These are the limitations that we have immersed ourselves in. in all life. Okay, so for you moving forward at this stage of the time, it's about you being able to recognize, letting go of the need to be right, and just going, okay, whatever, and recognize and having a good look and go, wait a sec, maybe there is a pattern that I need to break. Maybe there's a thought pattern I need to break, because if you can, it's when we start breaking these things down, we start to loosen up the resistance around us. That's when we actually start to move forward, and we start to see the impossible happen. We start to see the miracles happen. They don't always, but they can. It's up to us. But it's us about being truthful enough and honest enough to go, hey, okay, that's not working. Instead of going, oh, that didn't work. Oh, that sucks. No, we go, okay, that didn't work. Next. That didn't work. Next. That didn't work. Next. Time for a coffee break. Okay, next. Okay, this is the attitude that we've got to have. This is how we this is manifestation. Okay. And you have the power to manifest whatever you so desire, within reason or without reason. As long as you're intent there, you'd be surprised. But at the moment, it's about breaking those mental cycles. Okay. And this will help you forward. Look, if you're looking to walk again, this is what's going to happen is you're going to come into you're going to be looking, you're going to be going, okay, I can't do it because of this. I can't do it because of that. Then you'll be like, oh, I can do that. Maybe I can just try that one a bit more. And we just go different. We work our way around the problem. We don't just go, I'm going to try it this way. If it doesn't work, stick your finger up. It's about that mental game of just going, okay, I've got to find a way. And to do that, we have to let go of a lot of old belief systems and a lot of old way of doing things. Okay. And this is going to take a lot of work. Oh, because this is
wow.
This card
really is glitching out there. My God, Brooke, that's creepy.
This is the night. Be brave and honest. Okay. Now, to be honest with oneself is the only way to find those patterns, to break down those patterns. So you're not limiting yourself in the way you manifest, in the way you go about things to move forward. Okay. And I'll get you one last card from the surrender deck. Cindy bought me.
Aww, Cinderella.
She's so sweet. And it is surrender to success. You are already you are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. I hope that's helped you, Wendy.
Yeah, much love to you, Wendy. You got this.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm sure this is not an easy thing, but I know you can do it. We believe in you.
Yep.
Yeah.
And when your doctor says that's impossible, turn to your doctor and say, you don't know.
That's right.
You don't know shit.
It's that magic finger.
That's it. What are you going to do, doctor? You're going to pump me full of drugs?
Yeah. No.
And not the good stuff either.
No, I was kind of seeing you set some goals, like, I don't know. I maybe that would help you if you're able to set some goals and, just take small steps, just really take small steps. You can do this. Break down those barriers. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. Now, Roberta, is there anyone that you are drawn to? Because we have, I'll take that off. We have a donated reading. We have a donated reading each to do for. And Cindy Punjanelli, I live in Imelda Marcos. I wonder how many people are young enough that they don't even know who that is. You know who Imelda Marcos is, don't you?
I don't.
No, she was one of these ladies that, those dodgy governments, dictatorships that the Western world puts in a third world country, and they just rip off the country.
Okay. Yeah.
She was like, her and her husband were like one of those, and they were just, living it high while the country was in crap. But she was renowned for having something like 3,000 pairs of shoes, 3,000 plus pairs of shoes.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Well, I don't know. I didn't see how good the shoes were, but
well, honestly, though, that's pretty sad. I mean, 3,000 pairs of shoes, and people are starving on the streets and stuff.
Oh yeah, it's total.
It's just ridiculous.
But all I'm saying is Cindy loves shoes.
Oh, well, that's okay. Well, know
they're
what?
her shoes. That's
we
Cindy
all have
and
our
her
thing.
shoes.
Yeah. Her shoes.
Sorry, Cindy. I almost put my foot in it.
I've seen her beautiful crystal collection, but I have not seen her shoe collection.
I know. The labradorite, big chunks of labradorite that she's got.
Oh my God. Yes.
She hasn't got any brookite, though.
And no brookite. I don't have any brookite either.
Yeah, me neither.
I got to get myself a piece of that.
Well, it's supposed to be ninth dimensional, connected with the high shark crystal. It's a bit like moldavite for the upper dimensions.
Okay.
Yeah. But have you got moldavite?
I don't. No.
Have you ever had any?
No, I haven't. I haven't even held a piece. But now I've heard that it's so expensive. It's almost like gold right now. It's like $100 a gram, or I guess gold's more expensive than that. But anyways, it's super expensive. It's totally out there. So.
I've got a chunk that I have on a necklace, and below it I've got a Herkimer diamond to amplify it.
Oh, cool!
And the first time I put it on, you just sit there and you go, "Oh yeah, so what, moldavite?" And then it's like, and you're like, "Whoa,
holy crap!"
And it's funny. I've had people.
Here's my Herkimer diamond. Yeah.
It's fun when people come around and you put the moldavite. You say, "Here, put this on. Try this out, moldavite. See what comes up." Because it'll try to shift high. It'll bring stuff to the surface, and people get all sorts of reactions when you put the moldavite on them. So it's like a party trick. Put a big chunk of moldavite on someone. Here, hold this. Okay. Who would you like to? Have you picked anyone out to read for? Who would like a reading from Roberta? Courtesy of Cindy.
Conversation there.
A little bit jumpy.
Okay. Okay. So. So. Are you asking me to pick?
Yeah. Yeah, we got to pick someone else. Cindy has paid for us to do a reading each. And we have 3 Amandas in the studio.
Network is okay.
Hey, Amanda. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Amanda. Amanda, what is that the name of Legends? Is that what they're calling the Legends these days?
Oh my God.
So who would you like to read for? Do you want me I can get them to pick a number if you want.
Otherwise I would I'm just gonna try. So I'm gonna try a different one.
Oh, you cut out a bit there. People, you that are watching the audience, is Roberta streaming all right on your end? Sometimes it just doesn't.
Now I hope so. I changed my Wi-Fi thing, so let me know if it's a problem.
Yep.
Because I don't want to give a reading and then it's glitchy. That's no good. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, said I'm cutting out.
Yep.
Okay, good. Oh, I'm better now.
Better now.
Thanks, Amanda. Okay. Phew. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, so what should we do? Do you have your number?
You don't want to pick?
Well, oh, I could
Teresa
pick.
is a newbie. We've got a few newbies here tonight.
Yeah, Teresa. Okay. Yeah, and
or
well, there's one of the Amandas. God, I'm terrible about this.
okay. Let's
Okay.
put
Thanks,
a number in the
Brooke.
private. Do you want to put a number in the private chat?
Okay, I will pick a number.
Put it in the private chat.
Okay.
So people, start picking it. Oh, that is the private chat. Yep.
Yeah, got it.
Go, people. Numbers up. Pick the number for an extended reading.
Come on, people.
Roberta. Let fate decide.
Yes.
Fate will decide.
Let's see here. Let's get some decks ready.
Let's see if the card gods will listen to your ply. This year,
we're getting close.
It's between 35. It's between 34 and 51.
Oh! I see somebody.
Teresa.
Yes. Wonderful. Okay. Thanks everybody for trying. Yeah, we got you, Teresa. Okay. Yes, and the number was 44. Okay, so let's see here. What does Teresa need to know? If you have a question, you're welcome to ask one. Okay. Okay, so Teresa
also does love readings.
Who's that? Oh, myself. Yes.
I said you. Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I can do love reading, people, if you are interested in that. So let's just here continue for Teresa. This one. So yeah, Teresa. So we've got the 8 of Cups energy here, and what that's talking about is moving on, okay, leaving what doesn't serve you. There is and you're asking the question now too, will we be together again soon? So let's see here. Well, let's see how this unfolds here. I'm seeing here as well, with that there is this breaking the barriers, this reluctance to, because it's kind of like you got your comfort zone, right? You kind of sticking with what you're comfortable with. And so, these two together are kind of, to me, signifying that there is this, maybe a little bit of hesitation to move forward, but we have the Empress card that comes up, and to me that's about fulfillment, abundance, all these beautiful, gorgeous, wonderful energies. And so I feel like you can definitely see, or anticipate what would be the outcome of finally taking those steps to move on. And then we've got, but again, this about safety and security again is coming up. So, and then, okay, here's the person, okay, at the very end of this story. So, will we be together again soon? Let's just pull a few more on that, because I'm seeing that there's definitely some boundaries here. There's some reasons as to why it's not happening, but I feel like they're in your control mainly, and maybe you're not really sure about this person. or either that or Spirit's giving you a heads up to really double think these things, because there has been a lot of sadness here, so think about the reasons. Why do you want to get together with this person? Just double think that. Maybe you need to look at some of the, like almost like a checklist. Oh, I see he's in a complicated situation. Okay, well that seems to kind of help why this seems so difficult here, for sure, because it definitely appears that he's kind of either disconnected or is having to do his own thing. Now, let me just investigate and see like where a little more about where he's at. Okay, I feel like he definitely wants to continue the relationship or friendship with you, but that coming up with temperance is that he needs to make some decisions. Okay, so he seems to kind of, he's definitely interested in maintaining or trying to keep this relationship, but he has not made any firm decision, and he just kind of would, I feel, rather just keep things the same way as they are, which in a way probably isn't, well, I guess you have to evaluate whether or not that's fair for you or not, because I don't, I'm not really feeling so, but it's always decisions that we have to make. So let's just ask Spirit if he is going to, and then this is prediction stuff. So let's just see if it looks like he's going to be making some sort of decision at some point. Yeah, my feeling is, again, I feel like he kind of likes things the way things are going, and I also feel that there could also be another person here. I mean, obviously, if he does have another relationship or something, third parties definitely coming up as well. So, I'm not seeing any major changes here coming with that. So I guess I want to come up with some advice for you now, because now that we've kind of established some of that information, well, what is Spirit's advice to help you out here on this? Okay, so I think that what you need to do is decide what it is that you want. And this card is about timing and planning and things like that. And, because it's coming up reversed, it's kind of like, okay, we need to establish sort of a game plan. Set some boundaries, say, okay, well, if he doesn't commit to some sort of a commitment of some kind by a certain time frame, or make some sort of decisions, then that way that is established. Of course, I am seeing some conflicts come up with that, and there's also some sort of family dynamic thing that is here as well. And I'm just give me a second here. I'm just going to tune into this a little further. Yeah, because again, the conflicts too, I feel, are internal with yourself as well, because and not just with him, but what should you do? What's the right thing? And with the family card coming up as well, I do feel like you could lean on your family and friends for a little bit of support here on this. Yeah, I feel like that would be very supportive and helpful for you. So he's distant. Yeah. Well, hun, it's up to you to set the boundaries. And I really wish you the best on this. It really is choices, It really does come down to choices, because it's up to you on how it unfolds. You've got control on the outcome on this, I feel. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I just pulled 3 cards before at the start of the reading to see where he's at. And He's just
yeah.
He doesn't know himself.
Yeah.
He's just chasing a feeling.
Yeah. Here, actually, I wanted to pull a couple of oracle too, just for fun, just to, we're doing our in-depth reading here. So let's see here. Okay, it's a combination of creativity and trickery. Okay, so I think that should give you a little bit of more insight as well, as to where he is at, because I think he is finding ways to get what he wants, in creative ways. And so therefore you have the choice to be creative yourself, my dear, and to do what you need to do in order to take control of the situation, for sure. So yeah. Okay, so I've been patient, and what you just say. So yeah, I don't know if my network cut out again, or if
no.
it was good.
You didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, it was good.
Okay, cool. So I hope that was helpful for you, Teresa. Much love to you. Yeah, and congrats on being the pick today. And thanks, Cindy, so much for your donation. You're beautiful. You're beautiful.
Okay. Who was new? Lucia. Lucia, are you new, aren't you? I've never read for you. Are you still here?
Mm.
Yep.
Thanks for sharing, Teresa. Yeah, I understand that is difficult for sure. Yeah. Yay, Lucia.
Lucia, sorry.
Yeah, go for it.
Sorry, I said Lucia. Sorry.
Yeah, I used to call her that too until I learned how to say it. She's
she knew you well enough to go.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. She did. Yeah. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, first time with you, Brooke. Awesome. Go for it.
Cheers. Look. There seems to be a bit of uncertainty or a shake-up at the moment, but don't worry. Don't worry. Because it's, sometimes when we look at things, and we do look at things for what they are, regardless of the point of view, sometimes when things are just what things are, what they are, and we don't, it's like you got to believe. We're told to manifest. We're told to see that reality, to see how it's going to work out. But sometimes deep inside, we just haven't got a clue how it's going to happen. But that's okay. That's okay. Okay, that's when we trust in higher forces. Okay, so at the moment, it feels like there's something that you just like. How's that going to work out? Don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. All you worry about is that it is going to work out. Okay, because the first card I've got on your main pile, the first card I got is the Fox Spirit. Trust in your talents in changing times, but this card is inverted. So that's saying, oh, resistance. Okay, there's a lot of resistance coming in to that headspace where you're at the moment. Okay, that could just be to do with an issue, but the card straight underneath that was the Shaman card, trust in higher forces. Okay, so there's resistance in the flow at the moment. Okay, and it just feels like, because you're like, how's it going to unlock? How's that situation going to turn out? Well, check out this. I got. You know these cards. You must know these cards. You've got the Magic Guardian. Unlock the magic within. You don't need to know all the details. Okay, but as human beings, we need to know all the details. We know to know the ins and the outs and the whys. And at the moment, look, it's going to play out. Don't worry about it. Just trust in higher forces. Keep on your A game, and things will pan out. and you'll be so surprised what you can get through. Okay. You know what? If it's not going to work out, just skip timelines. Just jump another timeline, shift another timeline. We do that all the time. But at the moment, there's negativity around you that you have to nip in the butt. Okay. There's this. I'm not even sure, but it feels like I don't know if someone's in your ear. There's people in your ear going, "Hey, got to do this, got to do that." Just go, "Hey." You just need them. They think they're doing the right thing. There's someone around you. Okay. It's like some people just don't know. They're just trying to help, regardless of the reasons, their motivations. Most people don't even know their don't even know their motivations half the time because they don't even know themselves. And there's 99% of the population there. Okay, but at the moment there's some negativity, and you just got to tune it out. Because this seems to be creating resistance in your current situation, and we don't want that at all.
Am I allowed to
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So Lucia, I pulled the death card for you here. So that's endings. That's all it is. It's about putting things to rest. And we've got surrender as well. So that is having that peace. I'm just trying to get the light on that. And the faith, that things will work out as they should. And I know you got this. Yeah, you definitely got this.
You don't want to know what your action card is, do you?
My
No. Lucia, look, your action card, your main card.
Oh, you got an action card. Cool.
Yes, is like, what do we do next? Okay, this is the Peacekeeper inverted. Oh, let go of the need to be right. Okay, this is where the resistance is. This is where resistance is coming from. Okay, you've got constructs, and you've just got to let the universe take care of it. Okay, you have to let the universe take care of it. And on your end, this stuff you're holding on to, because I've got it here. What do you need to release? This is inverted. So this is stuff that you're still holding on to at the moment to do with that situation. Okay, this is the resistance that we were creating in the field. So once you nick that negativity in the butt, it's just like we do all this time. We carry these things with us. We pull them forward, and you know how that works. Is we pull it forward. It stresses us, and we use the past to manifest the future. And we're like, "Hey, how come I just got more of that crap?" You know how it's done. Okay, but look, you got this. You can do it. You need, deep. Yep. Yeah, because at the moment, like the first cards, trust your talents in changing times. You are good enough. Okay, you're made of the same stuff that stars are made of, that the universe is made of. Yeah. Okay,
full moon inverted.
You can jump timelines. You can create whatever reality you want. So whenever it comes, you know what it's like. As soon as it comes in your head, you got to clear it. You got to clear it and cancel it, delete it. Return to sender. And just make sure that every time you try to get dragged back into that other timeline, that you can just go, no. So that's good. Because as soon as you start releasing that stuff and you start lifting yourself to remember who you are, then you'll be very close to achieving your goals. Okay, but that's inverted at the moment because that's waiting for you to do some stuff. Okay, it's all there for the taking. It's all there for you to create. It's your reality. Go and get them. Life's so much fun, isn't it? That's it. Like, what do we go? Hey, what are they throwing at me today? And you're like, hey, I didn't manifest that, did
I? Oh, no.
And your last card is surrender to non-action. Now it is time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. Rise that vibration. Then I won't be able to come into your field. I hope that's helped you. Lucia. Is it Lucia?
Lucia. Yeah. Wonderful. Thanks so much for joining in, and glad that's helpful. Good job, Brooke.
Okay, and that reading was donated by... Cindy Punjanilli, the lady that's only got 300 pair of shoes. Yeah, 302, 305. I lose track. But it's a lot of shoes.
She's styling, though.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Now we have... actually...
Oh, Angelita.
There was someone someone wanted someone else to get a reading from you.
Oh. Do you tell? Who is this? I missed the message, maybe.
The reading is for Steffi.
Oh, it is. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Steffi's cool with that.
Are you cool with that, Steffi? Or are you gonna throw your arms up and
PM you later? Oh, Steffi. Yeah, I remember we had I was reading, it was probably almost 2 years ago. Actually, I'm kind of drawn to do the Lenormand here. Let's shake it up a bit. Let's see some of these tiles. Is he nothing of tomorrow and not of the past? Oh, of course. What is of this moment? I love that. That's very, very good.
You got ruins out, or is you eating chocolate?
Yeah, no, they're not ruins. They're little tiles. They're like they're based on Lenormand, and I have them in a bag, and I just mix them up and pull them out, and they kind of do work like ruins, I guess. Okay, I just need a little more clarity here. Staffy.
He's got a question.
Oh, he does. Yes. I did see the nothing of tomorrow and not of the past.
It's almost like he's creating limitations on your reading, isn't he? That's it. We're going to wall each side.
That's okay. We are looking at the present, Staffy. We definitely are. You know what? I'm seeing some restrictions here. And, you know, it is a bit frustrating because I feel like, you know, either, you know, you're being a bit bullied or there's some sort of I don't know, somebody's bullying you. And I just feel like there's just this difficulty to move forward with what I feel is something to do with around travel or you know, and maybe you want to learn something in a new country or something, and there's some sort of limitations, and it's like you want this to happen. I just see that there's something there that you want to do abroad, but you're being held up for some reason. So let's just dig a little further here into what's going on in the situation. Spirit is asking you not to give up on that. Okay, so you are supposed to have and continue to have faith and to move forward with that plan. And I have, you know, I showing me that it's a plan. So I hope that it's one of your plans. But anyways, there's definitely some sort of travel and some learning here, learning abroad, and you're not supposed to give up on that. So let's just read a little further into that here with some tarot. Okay, let's get more details. Yes, definitely about learning. Oh my God. I got like full on goosebumps here. Staffy, and this card even looks like you. Like, come on, seriously. Like, shut the door. Okay. So, look at that. And the steps are right behind. So to me, it's kind of like I feel like it's either been put on the back burner or it's within, it's just but it's within your reach somehow. There is a way. There is a way, and there's something to do with around work. So whether that is, earning some new income or putting the pieces of the puzzle together here, I just see some work around getting this situation sorted out here. And coming up with this game plan, but you definitely have to make some decisions here. So maybe some critical decisions haven't been made yet. They've been put off, but I'm definitely seeing that, maybe you might have talked yourself out of it. And now this is coming to the forefront again. I'm not sure, because there's that element of being practical. You're a very practical guy. And then there's this energy about just being so carefree and going for it, and sky's the limit, and to hell with any limitations. I mean, forget it. Throw those out the window, Staffy. There's a way. There's definitely a way. And I mean, this card just shows that as well. Like, so this is all about all your dreams and wishes coming true. It's the 9 of Cups. I mean, I just got
for him.
Full on goosebumps here. Sorry, what was that?
I said if that was for him, it'd be the 9 of coffee cup. It'd be the 9 of
yes, the coffees. Absolutely.
9 coffees.
Yes, Staffy. That's also a sign to go grab a coffee. No, I'm just kidding. But hey, we're talking about the present here. I'm so excited for you on this. Oh my gosh. I would love to have feedback. It's entirely up to you, but there's definitely a very strong sign and movement here that you have to somehow make this happen. You have to do it. There's like some sabbatical or something. You need to go to this place. You have to go. And it's almost going to be like totally life-changing. And anyways, it's just, it has to happen. So I pray that it does for you and you find a way, Staffy. Okay. So not a peep from Staffy.
He never
that's
does.
okay. Huh?
He's like, no, you're experienced, really. Okay. You can wing it. He's like that.
He's quiet. Like that's okay. That's okay. He can keep me on my toes. That's okay. I know I'm on point with this though. I know, because I got the total goosebumps. I know that it's something important too when I get that as well. So that's pretty serious. Pretty serious business here. Yeah, this is.
He gave you the speech.
Thank you. Well, you're welcome, Staffy. My pleasure. My pleasure. Yeah. And
hey, Mandy.
Yeah, if you want me to dig into that any further, you just let me know. And yeah, that's just, it's just looking so good. Stars are going to align here. You've got to go for it.
Now, thank you, Roberta. Now we have a blowfish reading to do.
Oh, what is this?
This is, well, it's just someone's donated for a reading, but
oh, yay!
I did a pay it forward reading, unless she wants it, unless she wants you to read for it. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
This is a blowfish reading.
I'm ready to go. Oh, cool. Oh, thanks, Amanda.
Amanda, awesome. Are you paying it forward, or are you going to be like, no, it's for me now? It's all good. No judgment here. Although I was in judgment today. a friend bought me homemade hummus, and I love my hummus. So I was like, The only problem with it is having this homemade hummus is now the shop hummus reminds me of how much that tastes like crap. It's just so
we call it hummus over here.
Hummus, yeah, it's so full of sugar and salt. The ones in the store,
until
you have that. Well, it is until you have the restaurant or the homemade quality, hummus again.
I never
you don't realize how much
content.
Yeah,
but,
you don't
but
want.
I do like hummus on corn chips, tortillas, chips, hummus.
Well, since I've been, I went vegan, but I'm just more of a vegetarian. But I went to hummus. That's it. Hummus is like, that's one of my taste buds that I've got left is hummus and chili. Aww. Have you seen them? Have you seen that movie? Don't Mess with the Zohan.
No, I don't.
Okay, don't worry then. Joke won't work.
I mean, I might have. No,
I've eaten in Israel, and they got hummus on everything, like a chocolate bar dipped in hummus, coffee, hummus, and they're stirring it in. Everything's hummus in it.
Isn't that something like the Marmite or the stuff that they put the Vegemite or whatever it is that you guys are into? Is it the Marmite or the Vegemite? I know one is UK and one is Oz.
Oh yeah, Promite's UK and Vegemite is.
Okay.
Yeah. They're both disturbing.
Yeah. God, I just smelled it and I can't even. No, I can't. I just can't. Yeah.
So who are we gonna? Okay. Who would like a reading from me that's never had a reading from me? I've got a blowfish reading to do. Anyone?
Let's see who puts their hands up.
No one? Oh, that was an easy night. No, thanks for coming.
No, come on. We're not let off the hook that easy. Oh, Staffy.
Who would love a reading?
Learn from the unknown, holding for a short time. Oh, Staffy, my pleasure. I love that. And you find a way. Not just to do it in your mind, but in the physical. Okay? Just so you know. Very cool.
Okay, Amanda. Hello, intuitive reader, Rosa. Hey, Emma. Okay, Amanda.
Yeah. From one Amanda to another. Beautiful.
I never thought of that.
Yeah.
The Amandas are sticking together, hey?
They sure are. They're like a tribe out there. They are. Watch everybody change their profile.
It's funny how look, Amanda, at the moment, you need to let things play out. Okay, just we once again we need to focus. Look, the things we can't change, they've happened. The things we have no control over, we don't worry. Okay, but the way we can react, the choices that we can make, that's what we think about. Because at the moment, I got stress. I'm feeling you're stressed. And you're trying to work out a way to move forward. But the problem is at the present moment, you've got look, it's human nature. It feels like you're dealing with something at the moment, but you're attached to an outcome. And as long as you're attached to an outcome, your hands are tied. The universe's hands are tied. It feels like that. I don't know what's. It feels like that you're in a headspace where it's like, okay, yes, look, yep, this happened, and I have the right to feel this way. You know, you probably do, but that's irrelevant at the end of the day. Okay, it's irrelevant how we feel. I mean, it's not relevant how we feel. What I meant is we have the right to feel whatever we feel. Okay, but that doesn't mean the whole universe is going to align with that, regardless. Because the problem at the moment seems to be the point of view. At the moment, there's something you're focused on, and it's just acting as a block. It's just acting as a hindrance. It seems to be just a massive distraction and stopping you from moving forward. And you have every right to feel this way. Because the first card I got for you is the Medicine Guardian. Be open to healing information. This is inverted. Okay, this is talking about, getting over something or coming to a realization where we can start the healing process. We can start that process to move forward. But at the moment, it's like, no, I'm the wrong way. I'm blocked. Okay, so this is an impasse that you need. And I've got the Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. That's inverted too in the main pile. That's saying, like, no, I'm right. No, that's it. And there seems to be this rigidness. Okay, but it's all about coming out of this rigidness at the moment for you. Okay. Have you just... Amanda? How, Oh. Look, because at the moment, look, the Seas card, the one in the card in the middle of this impasse, the middle of this block, is see past your current situation at the moment. You're focused on your needs, your wants. This is okay. We all do this. We all do this. But at the moment, there seems to be an impasse because there's something you need to let go of. I've got here, look, make the sacrifice. This card is stopping your connection with the universe at the moment. It's like you want to move forward, but there's just something you're holding on to that you can't come to terms with. Okay, so you're trying to move forward and you're holding on. You're like, I can't move forward. But you're holding on to a chain. You're holding on to something from the past. And you need to let go of this. You need to let go of this. Otherwise, you're going to struggle with this. This is going to be a struggle. This is going to turn into something draining. And Amanda, what the go is. Deep down inside your heart, you're in a knowing. You know what's happening, but you don't want to. You're struggling with this. There's that internal tug of war.
Right. Excuse me, Brooke, that there might be another Amanda that might be kind of linked in the message too, which is interesting.
Because I got the Medicine Mother on you and knowing. Okay. We're getting the messages and see, that's really interesting. On your inner knowing. Because the Medicine Guardian to me, when it's inverted, be open to healing information. That's a nice card that says, basically, you have all the knowing within you, but you can't see it from your perspective at the moment. From the point of view that you're looking at it, you can't see that healing information, what you need to do to move forward. You know about it, but until you act upon it, you're going to struggle. Because at the moment, you're being asked to hold space. So this is when you make the decision which means you're going to have to make a sacrifice. and you're going to have to make the hard call, Amanda. But when you do that, then you're going to the mind game, the battle game, the emotional game, the struggle. There's going to be that internal struggle, and you're going to have to hold that space and go, no, I'm doing it for the right reasons. I made the right choice for that reason, even though it sucks. And you're going to have to remind yourself that you've made that sacrifice to move forward in the best possible situation. That's when the healing information comes in. That's when the peacekeeper turns around too and goes, I've let go of the need to be right. The healing has started. Okay, but it's going to be playing on you, but you're not alone. But you are being asked to make some plans. Okay, this is about just self-mastery, just empowering oneself. Okay, there needs to be some planning on your behalf, and you need to be focused. You need to know what you're doing. You need to have contingencies in this situation. Because sometimes when we don't have things planned, it's not about planning everything out to the T, but sometimes we've got to have a backup plan. Okay, otherwise we just go along too airy-fairy. Save us, universe, save us, universe. And the universe was like, hey, man, it was like, I gave you the shelter there from the rain like three streets ago. Clouds were coming out and you kept walking. What do you want me to do? You know what I mean? Sometimes the universe is throwing us these things. But we're like, oh no, I've got to do it my way, which is okay. But at the same time, you need to be aware. You need to be aware, and it's going to be, it's just one of those lessons, Amanda. It's just one of those lessons.
Awesome, Brooke. I can add to that.
Yeah, go for it.
Because I got exactly what you have there along those same lines. I did actually get a compassion card pop up along with, destruction, which I feel is more about breaking barriers and surrendering as well. So I feel like in gaining this level of compassion or understanding, it doesn't mean that this person was, in the right or that you were wrong or anything like that. It's about perspectives here, and it's about gaining that compassion to look beyond what it is, to allow yourself then to be able to release all of this stuff, right? Because it's not going to happen until you find some compassion. I feel the cycle is just going to continue, just exactly as you said, Brooke. So you got this, Amanda. You definitely do. And I just, Amanda, Amanda Fornays. But if there's anybody else that can take the messages, you're here for a reason. You're absolutely here. You're listening to these messages for a reason. You're supposed to, you take what resonates. And so other Amanda Whitehorn, if that resonates for you too, do take it. Absolutely. And
Amanda, hug and kiss.
Amanda, hug and kiss. Okay, I did watch that movie.
And Amanda Foynez, your last card is surrender. Surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of change of job, your health, or a relationship, or if it's fear of aging or death. I repeat this affirmation. I have faith that all is well. And that card doesn't work if you haven't checked the oil in your car. Check the oil in
your car. Yes, the cars do need maintenance.
Unless you drive a Chevy, then it's not worthy of oil.
Oh no!
If you drive a Ford,
really?
get at the good stuff. If it's a Ford.
Oh my goodness! Oh, you're a Ford guy, are you?
Oh yeah, only the best.
Oh, I like the Mopar stuff myself.
Oh yeah, Mopar's
We're
legend,
talking
man.
old cars.
Hey,
I like
the Ford rims. The Ford rims.
I was pretty close to buying a '67 Camaro. It was years ago. It was before the whole thing just blew up, and I'm like, I wish I bought that car. It was years ago. It was mid 90s, early 90s.
Hey, I'm not that much of a car snob. I'd buy a Camaro too. I'd buy anything at the right price. I don't care. A Mini, a Hyundai.
Yeah. Well, I'm driving a Corolla right now, and I'm practical as well. So.
Well, imagine getting, those really short ones, those smart cars that are like real minute and short.
Yeah.
Imagine getting one of those, and it'd be a great P-plater car just to thrash out and just drive like a hoon. Just people would be driving in this little smart car going.
You'd have some serious accident or something if you pimped out one of those things.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
They wanted to see how safe they were. I think I was on one of the Top Gear shows, and they flinged it like at 100 and something Ks into a cement barrier. It actually held together pretty good. Like, you would be surprised. They're quite strong little things.
Well, I think they would have had to pass some safety tests, and they are so compact that I guess they wouldn't want to allow too much compaction. Otherwise, somebody would just be a complete sandwich in a situation, right? So I guess they probably
but there's always but you do have the laws of physics.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
It's what's it? Acceleration is force is mass times acceleration. So if you dig, okay.
I don't know those little cars and acceleration. I don't know.
No, deceleration is so basically if you decelerate fast enough, your brain will crush itself under its own weight. That's the problem. That's the issue, is the body under its own weight.
Okay, I get it.
Not the car. Oh, the car.
So you injure.
Yeah. Okay, there's some useful facts that not all of you wanted to hear.
Who else is talking cars out there?
That's it. Only good stuff.
Aww.
Now we have we got a reading to do courtesy of Angelita.
All right.
Okay, who would like a reading from Angelita? What's the we'll do the numbers again.
Yeah, a Corolla is a very practical vehicle. I agree, Amanda. And when you need oil check too. Yeah, it's getting to be that time of year actually where we do the maintenance.
Okay, people, for Angelita's reading, I'm going to let fate decide.
Okay. Oh, and we're doing another number game. Awesome.
And then I got to go to the toilet. So can you read this one?
Of course. Absolutely. It'd be my pleasure.
Here, I'll make it look all kosher. I'll make it look all kosher like I'm doing something. There we go. The number's in the private chat.
Okay, yeah, got it. Okay, guys. All right. Who wants a reading? Start guessing numbers between, I guess, 34 and 50. Let's see. Oh, getting warm. Keep trying. And you can guess multiple times. Haven't seen the number yet. Oh, Angelina wants it. Oh, okay. Oh, my apologies. Oh, it says I'd like a reading from both or one. Oh, hey, hon. I'm so sorry we missed that. Okay, so sorry, guys. The game's on pause because we're gonna give Angelina her reading because she paid for it. Absolutely. My pleasure. Okay, so I'll start off, and I'm sure Brooke. He'll probably come back and maybe pull a card, but I will do my very best for you. Did you let me know if you have a topic or a question? I'd be happy to look into something for you if you'd like, or I'll just go ahead with the general. It's all good. Well, thank you so much. I'm glad that you understand, and I'm glad we noticed the audience noticed anyways that you actually wanted your reading. Okay, wonderful. Okay. Oh, I know that you. Well, that's very sweet of you, but I'm happy to give you your reading. I can pay it forward, no problem. Well, nobody won anyways, so okay, Angelita, I'm going to give you a reading. You got it. What does Angelita need to know right now? Okay. Okay. Well, my dear Angelita, I love your energy. I do feel that there may be some trouble with a partner right now. So we have the lovers reversed, and then we have the Three of Swords. We have some disappointment. Okay, some disappointments and some heartache, and some, I don't know. It just sucks. It just really sucks because it's like that disappointment. It's like, well, I don't know. I just feel like it's just kind of not fair. I mean, we've got, the Six of Pentacles. Brooke, we're reading for Angelina. Angelita wanted her reading, and so we paused the game and we're doing Angelita here. So where we're at here with this is the energy exchange. So what you receive and what you give in the relationship here, there definitely was an imbalance. Okay, there was what I feel more giving than taking, and now I see that things are on pause here. But though I do actually think that you've caught this. You're single. Okay, interesting. Well, maybe you're single because you have chosen. Okay, and this is a card of choices as well. And thank you so much for clarifying. But you've had so much disappointment in the past, that it's like, it makes it hard. It makes it very difficult to want to move forward, and overcome the fear of being hurt again. It's scary. It can be very scary. Again, the highlight of the exchange. So we've got to make sure that things are fair. So the partner that you'll have, I feel one of the key things is definitely you don't want to be taken advantage of, like 100%. Like that is something you're going to be on your guard about. And therefore, I feel with this card is that you really haven't allowed yourself to pursue. You haven't allowed yourself, even Eight of Wands is reversed. So that there's no fireworks, it's that things are kind of dimmed out and we're not really getting any action in that department. But what you can do is you can manifest a really beautiful relationship. You just need to be able to allow yourself to feel like you're in one of those beautiful relationships. You just get yourself in a, imagine what it feels like, what this person, what qualities they have, and all those beautiful things. And as you are in that energy, you are manifesting and calling this person to you. So that is how you attract somebody. This goes for anybody who's out there who's looking to attract somebody, that they want. And so you just you can manifest that. I'm just going to pull some more cards here for you. I feel like some of the issues as well are around, disagreements or not being on the same page. There's too many compromises. There are maybe too many of those things, so maybe this person for you is got to be, you're pretty particular, and rightfully so. You should be particular about this person, because but at the same time, you got to kind of give people a chance, like you kind of do need to give people a chance. So if you are looking for that specific person, which I definitely feel like I'm seeing here, You have to allow somebody. I actually feel like there is somebody there that is kind of on the sidelines that could be a potential that you really haven't considered, because um, you know and so spirit's asking you to maybe take a look and have a different perspective of this person, because it does look like there's somebody here, but there's something to intuition though and gut instincts. And if you are just not vibing or feeling it, I get that. I get that. But spirit's kind of saying here, it's like, well, but you still need to give people a chance to, because it's not always, sometimes we can be incorrect in our judgments, or sometimes we are incorrect on some of those things. It's true. Sometimes we are, sometimes we aren't, and there's nothing wrong in being on guard, but you can allow somebody a chance. There, my and here too. This is about taking. Sorry, lost in your bud here. This is about taking taking it as a learning experience, a learning journey, right? And as you are learning, you are more empowered, okay, with information, and you're sitting more comfortably. But you have to allow the change. You got to allow the leap of faith. So I keep going back to that. It's kind of funny. I'm relationship.
Are you sure, or you are
I
crazy
know,
when it comes to work relationships? Which one is it?
She says, I'm not crazy about work relationships. Well, it's kind of like, yeah, no, because like I mentioned, that there's this guy on the sidelines here. And if it's a person at work, you know what I'm telling you? So that guy, okay, is on the same line as these other cards. And so Spirit's still asking you to take maybe a second look, maybe have a different perspective, give it a try. And of course, I do feel like there's something there here. Let me just pull a couple of more cards that would be supportive for this, because again, it's Spirit's really encouraging you here. You got to allow, and then LOL not. Okay, well, this is the thing. This is like that's the choice that you have. I mean, you can take the information, and I'm being truthfully honest here with what I'm getting. So I'm seeing the resistance to change for sure with the Weaver card, and the cycle of what would be loneliness, which is totally your choice. I mean, a lot of us are actually okay on our own, and I do actually see that you are actually, to be honest, with the Strength card right next to that, is that you don't really need anybody, but it's interesting. Okay, so I guess I'm just I'm gonna just finish off here with whether it's this person or somebody else. You do kind of have to allow, you got to allow these opportunities to come, and you also need to know what it is that you really want from a relationship, and yeah, make sure that, again, I'm gonna pull up this one again, that the energy exchange is equal, and you got it. Okay, so he could be your boss. Well, that could throw a wrench in things, and yeah, I get it. That
Sure.
makes it
It could
complicated.
mean fringe benefits.
It could, but then what happens if it doesn't seem to work out, or if yeah, I get that there'd be that fear about that. It's just Spirit's being interesting here about this, though. They're really
Is it he's moving up in position? Is that like Angelita? Is that oversharing? Or
well,
technically that turned into a
it did. It turned into a love reading. It absolutely did.
now, Angelita, I pulled 6 cards. I pulled 3 for him and 3 for you.
Yeah.
You sure you want to hear?
You got to go for it, Brooke.
Okay, look for you at the moment. Look, I don't know if you've ever done. At the end of the day, accountability to oneself. I'm going to start with that because, say, if you ever do access bars or anything like that, they always say, "Look, they're not the problem. We are." Which is just saying that we're the only interface. We only have control over us. It's not a blame game. But at the moment, I've got need and necessity inverted on your side. Do you need is a relationship a necessity or is it a need? Is it a want? There's nothing wrong with that. There's no judgment. But at the moment, it's see. At the moment, you're growing at an accelerated rate, Angelita. And as you start to move forward and as you start to change, you get with a guy now that's not spiritual, you just get with some guy, you're going to outgrow him. And it's going to get boring and mundane. I'm in the same place now. I can't date muggles. Okay? I can't just date normal people because I just trigger them. And if you don't do the work and you don't understand yourself, you're going to get with a guy, and as great as you are, you're just going to trigger the fuck out of them. Okay, because it's your vibration. Okay, you start doing the work, you move in a whole different level of relationship, a whole different level of understanding yourself. And at the moment, I've got have courage. So you've got to work out what you really want in the long run. And sometimes I know what it's like. We feel lonely. We just want someone, but sometimes we get past that. But then we have those nights where we want someone because, inverted on your pole, I've got, it's inverted and it's got love that you are different and have courage. They're all inverted. This is what you need to embrace. What do you really need? Because at the moment, until those cards come around the right way, I've got lessons. I've got a guy from lessons. Until you start to truly understand who you are and start to come in tune with who you are and what you need, the next guy will be for lessons. Okay, but these cards are inverted. You change the timelines around. You do the work, but this is a hard one. I've been through this. When you start advancing yourself like you are and you start tuning in and you start doing more self-work, it becomes a lot more complicated. What you do is you just have heaps of friends, and one you'll click with, one you won't, one you click with. But the problem is when we do things for the wrong reasons, when you're doing the work on yourself, you'll find that you'll get with someone and then they'll move in another direction, you'll move in another direction, you go, oh, that's what happened here. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Not impossible, but just look, the one that's made for you will never pass you by. The universe has a plan. Okay? We just do the hard work. And when you stop thinking about it, that's when one will rock up. And then you'll scream at the universe saying, what the?
Yep.
Okay?
Yeah, that's when it happens.
But yeah, it's just, you push it out of your head. Like, yeah, I would love someone, but I'm not lonely. I've got my stuff to do. Yeah, of course I'd like that. And when I have that connection with someone and the universe brings someone along, that'll happen. Until then, if I can get my flow on, that'll get me there quicker. Okay? I hope that's helped you. Oh, let's see. Let's give you the last card. This is almost a double reading, wasn't it?
Okay, your last card is... Yeah. That's awesome, though.
Okay, now, I think this card is talking about once you get into the next relationship. No, I'm just messing with you. It says, surrender your need to always be right. I'm just messing with you. It's the card, though. Give others the gift of letting them be right, be yielding, not rigid. This will help you resolve conflict and improve your relationships.
That's it. It's that compromise. Yeah. That's the thing with relationships. They all require that. Yeah.
They do.
Yep.
Okay. What else have we got?
Thanks, Angelita. And sending you a lot of positive love and energy. Yeah.
Who? Lopez. Who was that? Who? Someone donated.
Oh.
Who was it that
Wonderful.
donated?
Oh.
McDealer? Had a donation. A donation 10 minutes ago. Who was that? Cindy, did anyone say that they donated?
What was the name again of the person? Oh, Dale Lopez.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. Thank you.
Who would you like to read for you? Thank you, Louise. Dale, who would you like to read for you? We can get Cindy to read for you. She probably doesn't have many cards.
She's amazing.
She has like 300.
Oh, yeah.
300 decks, 400 decks.
Deck to pick, though? Which deck to pick?
Yeah, you thought she was bad with shoes. You should see her with your cards.
Okay.
Okay, Dale.
All right.
Boo.
Dale says, not sure, surprise me. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in.
Okay.
Chances are you're going to jump in anyways, because we've been kind of helping each other all live. So, people are getting 2 for 1 here.
Yeah.
Love it.
You could almost say this is both barrels, Dale. Both barrels.
Yeah. There's a double. You get a double.
Hey, Jenny.
All right. Double trouble. All right. Let's see what's going on here, Dale. I'm just pulling out some of these tiles. You know what? I've just kind of got a warm, fuzzy feeling. Some sort of communication here that you have with what I feel is did I
just wait a sec, Roberta. I think
did
you
my
froze
internet
up.
go again? Yeah.
Yeah. You're good
Okay.
now.
Let me know if I'm good again. I'll start again.
You're good. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Thanks. Okay. Internet, please behave yourself. I know we're getting close to Mercury here, so they're probably having some fun. So Dale, so what I see here is there's some sort of, I got the warm fuzzy feelings, okay, about some communication, okay, about some commitment. So to me, it could be contract, but I feel kind of warm and fuzzy about this one. I mean, are you going to propose to somebody? Like, I don't know. And we've got what I see here is best friend. So you've got someone who's very special in your life, and maybe you're looking at doing the next steps here. And I'm just gonna get a little more clarification. Ooh, I don't know. It's very dreamy. I don't know. Somebody is, I don't know, is just very, very special, I feel here. So let me just pull now a few tarot cards just to get a bit more clarification. Actually, I'm gonna get this deck. And feel free to hop in, but there's some luck here on your side. I also want to say on this as well. And so for this, I feel like there's a lot of great health and abundance around this. It's just a very healthy sort of thing that's going on. So whether that, not yet, okay, still processing the loss. Okay, thank you. And I'm sorry for your loss. there's some sort of okay, so thanks for the clarification there. Now, is there some sort of communication now that you are supposed to be moving forward with? And again, this is to do with probably what I'd say that the situation, but something around this friend, something around connecting with this someone else who's also special. Um, and I just feel like um, there are some things that you still want to accomplish with the stars showing up, that there are hopes and dreams here. And and they are present for sure. So I'm going to just pull some cards here, get some further clarification. I understand. I see the grieving here. I do. I feel like also it's almost, Dale, it's almost like you've come to terms with the fact that you're going to suffer the rest of your life or something. It's really, I don't know. And I really pray that that's not true. But I understand that. I can't imagine how awful that loss is. But I see it here and I'm feeling it right now. And it's just absolutely awful. But then this card's coming up. And this card is showing me that, well, this is the way it is. I'm content with this for the rest of my life. But I just don't feel like, I think that this is coming up because this is like, well, we need to evaluate. You really do. In the heaviness of this emotion and this pain. Okay. I see that there's a need to be able to reflect on this, further. And of course, it is a journey, hon, and it doesn't happen overnight, but you definitely need to allow yourself, okay, to your loved one does not want you to suffer the rest of your life, okay? That is not what they want. That's very clear, actually, and I feel that energy very clearly. There, here. So let me just pull a bit more clarification. Of course, the loss again is coming up. I feel like you are allowing yourself to and again, grieving, you definitely need some time, but when you are ready, you really do need to allow yourself to evaluate and allow yourself some happiness again in this field. You really do. um and that's what I have for you. There will be what I feel is a new opportunity, new beginning. And oh, wonderful. Here, let's read your feedback. Done a lot of energy work for future projects, manifestation mindset. Good. So I have set my intentions forward. I haven't set things to say I'm content. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, good. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad and relieved to hear that, because maybe then this energy shows that you are okay, in fact. And I did feel that too, but I feel like this is also potentially settling, for what is, this the sadness around the loss. So you got this. I mean, you just take steps, take them as you feel you're ready. And I guess I see you having a new beginning as a result of this journey. Yeah, I do. So I really hope that helped you.
Dale, I feel like this reading is trying to look at some of the underlying aspects of you. Okay, this is not about, look, we've got to process what we've gone through, but it's funny because at the moment, you're still coming to terms with terms with things all over the place. Okay, but look, you're exactly where I've got the unknown territory. You're exactly where you need to be. You know what life is like. Everything happens for a reason. That's not saying if it's good or bad, but there's always something there. And sometimes when we go through these losses, it's there. It's one of the things that we need to look for. Okay, how does this teach me about myself? Because the main action card I've got for you is the winter card. Take care of your needs. Okay, surrounded by see the signs. So I've got all this stuff that's saying is much. What do you want to move on? It's hard. It's hard, but at the moment, I've got it. You really need to. There's going to be things happening around you that's just going to be pointing to. You're going to be getting prompts. You're going to be getting things come into your head, going, "Hey, look, shouldn't you be doing this? Shouldn't I be doing this?" And you're not going to feel like doing it. You're going to go, "Yeah, no, I'm good. No, I'm good. I can't be bothered today." Okay, and there's going to be a lot of signs around you at the moment. This is your inner self telling you, "Hey, Dale, come on, lift your game, Dale." I feel like there's a lot of internal energy trying to snap you back into the positivity side at the moment, trying to snap you back, trying to keep you from not overrunning away with things. But there's going to be a lot of change. You can't change, and there's going to be a lot of change. There's going to be a lot of things up in the air. You're going to have to make a lot of sacrifices. Okay, but there's still resistance. I find there's still resistance at holding on to certain things. This is not holding on to the relationship, but the way of life, the way we used to do things, the way the dynamics work. It feels like there's stuff that you really need to let go, not let go, but you're accustomed to, and it feels like there's a custom. But at the moment, this is going to show this experience. If you zone in, is going to show you more about yourself than you possibly thought. Okay, this is an opportunity for you to really get to know yourself, to really dig deep, to really hit those big questions of the core root of our emotions, the core root of here we are. Because like moving forward, I've got the magic guardian here. Unlock the magic within. This is once again saying, remember who you are. Remember what you're here for. Okay? And underneath that, it's the Oracle card. Wait for important information. You already have all that information. But it's about being in that right mindset to be able to grasp it, to be able to understand it. At the moment, okay, but in next, I've got on a guy there, and to me, this position covering these two cards, it's just like saying, remember why you're here. Remember why you're here. Remember you've got a calling, you've got a job to do. It's always game on. Well, it's always now. It is always now. That's all we have. But at the moment, okay, you're getting prompted to take care of your needs. So the more that you take care of your needs and get that on, that'll help the transition. That'll take you out of that negative that'll take you more out of that negative headspace and will bring you closer to understanding. Because it's hard when we lose someone that we love. Okay? It's very hard. But that's life. And it's hard. It's a hard part to grasp with life, and it takes time to process. So don't be too hard on yourself. But at the same time, don't stay stagnant. Okay? Don't be one of these people that are still whinging about it 3 years later. Because then you're in a holding pattern. Then you've just created a holding pattern. And if we don't watch ourselves, we can slip into that without even noticing it, just inside our head. Okay? But at the moment, you need to take care of your needs. There's things that you need to do for yourself to get yourself right. Regardless of what you're feeling, we can't stop nurturing ourselves. We can't start doing the right thing for ourselves. We can't put life on. We can slow down a bit to process, but we can't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Okay? It's still you, and you need to be here for you and get you right as soon as possible. Okay? I hope that helps you, and I'll just get you one last card. Your last card is surrender to negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. You know, I've lost both my parents recently, Dale. And one thing I learned was when I lost my dad when I got really sad is I would think of the times that he was being a wally, when he was being how dads do stupid things. And when I thought of the situation, it'd make me laugh. And then I felt happy for a brief moment. But just understand that memory, like the Buddhists would say, that they live in our heart. They live in our memory. They live in our heart space. We can choose whatever we revisit in that relationship whenever we want. We can choose that. Okay? We can choose that. What we tend, but when we focus on the loss and them not being there, that's when the feeders come in. It's hard. Okay? I hope that's helped you.
That's awesome. Yeah, there's definitely a new for you, Dale, for sure. 100%. Yeah.
Oh, my dad was a wally. It wasn't hard to think of something funny that he did. I was like, oh, dear God, you're embarrassing me, Dad. He was good at that. I think he did it to prove a point. Do you know what I mean? Just to just go, don't worry, because he always say, don't worry about what anyone else thinks. And you'd just be, you like it growing up. You're like, oh, Dad, you're cramping my style here. Cramping my style.
Sounds like he is pretty wise, though.
Oh, yeah. 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 He still failed. He passed heaps of lessons and he failed heaps of lessons, like everyone. Oh, yeah. Yeah, my dad a bit too. Yeah, but not as tight, not as wound up. As Basil Fawlty. You watched that, haven't you? Fawlty Towers?
I don't know. Gosh,
it's John Cleese. They made like 13 episodes.
Oh.
And it is classic. It's I think it's done in the 70s or the 80s. Okay. Wait a second. I'll just check if we have any more donated readings, because we need to get you moving, don't we?
Oh,
okay. We've got one last.
I'm having a good time.
Mandy, we've got a reading to do each before we go. Courtesy of Mandy. Thank you, Mandy. Elements of Calm & Co. crystals. That is Mandy.
Wonderful.
So go and join her page. She sells, if you're in Australia, she sells crystals really cheap. Okay. And a lot of pretty shapes and a lot of pretty crystals. I haven't bought many crystals lately. What?
This is my new one. Here, I don't know if it'll flash.
Oh, labradorite. Nice.
Yeah, this is a lovely, lovely. Yeah, it flashed me in the store, and I'm just like, I gotta have you.
Did it flash?
So, yes, I did.
I mean, you should just have if you had a crystal shop, you just have a light near the cabinet. No, it spoke to me. It spoke to me. I have to buy it.
It did. It did. I was actually looking for citrine, and I bought labradorite. I'm like, go figure that.
It's hard to get good quality citrine. I mean,
Yeah,
get
that's
good
the
clarity
thing, actually.
citrine.
And when I looked it up later, and I realized that the citrine that they probably had in the store wasn't really probably great quality, because there's ones that are heat processed
Baked,
and
yeah.
stuff, and it, so the real citrine, you're looking for the nice clear, translucent, very slight yellow hue, which I can't even recall coming across. Really, it's hard to find.
What about the tumbles? Are usually quite good, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Because they're just little chunks and they roll them. I don't know what I've got.
No, the citrine I have is, I probably, again, it's because it's not translucent. It's not. There.
Yep. We'll see. You got the quartz through it. It's usually.
So it's kind of foggy in there. It does have the yellow, but it's the ones I've seen online that they say are the good ones are very clear. It's almost like it looks like a quartz or something. So, but anyways.
Yeah, but like big quartz, the clearer it is, the more expensive it is, the more energy.
Well, that's the problem, right? That's the thing.
I got this for next to nothing. I mean,
Oh,
this is all clear at the top.
Yeah,
quite clear at the top.
Yeah.
And it's about this is Lemurian.
Oh, it's gorgeous though.
This is a Lemurian quartz. And I got that for next to nothing, $230.
Oh, no way. That's crazy.
It wasn't from a crystal.
Steal.
If you went into a crystal shop, that would be like $500.
Oh yeah, no, easy peasy for sure. I know. Oh boy, crystal adventures.
Okay, 2 last readings to do, people. Why don't we put a number in private chat, and I'll put a number in private chat.
Okay.
And they'll be it has to be between 35 and 50.
Yeah, I'm just processing the number here. Okay, got it.
Okay, people, we got a reading each.
Numbers. All right. Who wants a reading?
Mandy Jane, people. Reading for Mandy Jane. Pick a number between 35 and 50 if you would like a reading and have not had one.
Keep trying. I haven't seen it yet.
Jenny, it's between 35 and 50. Oh, you saw that and then just quickly went. So close yet so far away.
I know, so close.
People, why don't you just
2 numbers there?
You're in trouble, Amanda. That's my number.
Yeah.
What number did you pick?
Yeah. Well, Jenny just picked it. It's 41.
Okay.
Yeah. So 41 36. Woohoo! Awesome. Okay.
And
so
I'll do a quick reading for Mandy afterwards if you wanted it. Mandy, you don't have to do a number. You paid just to have a reading and pay it forward.
Oh, Mandy. Oh, you're so sweet.
Just Mandy, just go, hey.
What a sweetheart. Yeah, I'll pull a card for you too, Mandy, when it's your turn, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, Mandy, if you want a pouch, I'll do the old price, not the new price. Because the pouches have gone up now. There.
Yay. Okay,
well, Mandy, you get a pouch, you actually get a free private session with me when you buy a pouch, Mandy. Did you know that?
Ooh.
Okay. So Jenny, awesome. And who did I get? Did you want to go first?
I've got Jenny.
Yep. Okay. You get Jenny, then I'll get. Who did I have?
You had Amanda Whitehorn.
I did.
Yep. So would you like me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Jenny. Oh, you got to talk more about your pouches here while I'm tuning in.
What? While you're tuning in?
Mandy or Jenny's asking about the new price as well and wants to know more about the pouches as well. So,
well, the pouches, the psychic defense pouch is basically energetic buffer. So basically, when you come in, you go out, you're bombarded with everyone's energies, and the energies all around you. And what these do is they drop energies out at a certain frequency. So, like, basically, I'd put something in it to protection against evil, protection against nasties, and what it does is the energies come in a lot softer, a lot slower, so you have time to go. I don't choose to get upset about that, or they basically almost take away anxiety, because anxiety is just an energy you're picking up from somewhere else, and then they're just amazing tools. Go and read the testimonies. There's been so many testimonies, and if you're an empath, if you're an oversensitive empath, these things are a game changer. I've picked up other people's, got up one day and I've told this story 100 times. I went to put the kettle on and I started feeling depressed and thought, whose energy is that? That's not mine. I started feeling anxious and I started feeling depressed. And I was putting the kettle on and I'm like, ooh. I just got up. You know, I love my coffee, but there's no reason to get. And I couldn't shift it. Made my coffee, went outside, couldn't shift it, looking at the garden. And I thought, crap, I'll get my pouch. I worked out who it was, whose energy it was. Then I went and got my psychic defense pouch, put it on, boom. Energy dropped. They're powerful tools. Available on my website. If you've got PayPal, they have, I think you can get a payment plan. But talk to me. Book a power section. They're free and I'll run you through it.
that's awesome, Brooke. I'm telling you, like empaths for sure, 100%. Like we're always picking up on energies from everywhere, all over the place.
Yep.
And it can catch you off guard because you might think it's yours, you know, and then you get, I don't know, doing something like going to the food cupboard and trying to eat when you're not really hungry and things like that. And anyways, okay, Jenny, I'm just tuning in here, hun. You know, it's interesting actually. I feel like you've recently had a learning experience for sure, with what I'm seeing here. I'm just going to pull a couple of oracles here. Interesting. Okay, so what we have is the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is basically saying that I'm getting this feeling of being robbed. Okay, it's kind of like somebody took something from me, and I don't really feel like it's fair. You know, I'm feeling maybe a little shook up about what happened, but it's kind of like we're trying to achieve balance again here, and you know, it's kind of one of those things where I feel like it caught you by surprise and it was unexpected. And with this card coming up, I feel like it could have been from potentially, you know, a friend, family member, somebody who's close, right? And then we've got ultimately what is this learning experience, which is like, well, this happened for a reason. You know, it's not pleasant. It definitely happened for a reason. You're supposed to gain some understanding about this person for sure. Oh my God. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. You needed to learn. Absolutely. Like, so you're enlightened now. That's a great thing. Let me just pull some cards now here on some sort of advice and how this is going to move forward or play out here. You know, overall, I think you're okay with, it's kind of like, well, it was shocking, but I see you having some element of peace here. And I'm just noticing a lot of pentacles coming up here as well. So there's, I don't know if there's maybe some money involved or something. I'm not sure, but there's this. What I feel is you and your gratitude and your blessings for what you have, and I feel like you see this situation, um, with a lot of. Um, Understanding. I don't know why. It's kinda like it happened, it was shocking, and then it's kinda like, "Okay, well, we got that, and we're not gonna let that sort of thing we're not gonna allow any sort of fear to kinda, set in over that." Although I do feel that whoever I feel like this partner or somebody is hmm, or somebody around him anyways is still kind of up in arms. I don't know. I think you're fine. I'm feeling some emotions around somebody else, maybe who he's hurt recently, and this need for some nurturing around that, because it just, yeah, that's not cool how that all shook out. And then it's kind of like we need to refind, or you need, I guess, to figure out where you stand again, or what position you have, and how close you hold him to you, because being your brother, it's kind of like, well, um, somebody you probably were close to, and then now it's kind of like you have this evaluation, and it's like, well, what are you okay with? Are you going to allow yourself to be arm's length? And you absolutely can. I know actually some people have to disassociate from family members just as a result of madness, and it happens, and it's normal, and it's for our own health. It's for and so let's just see here some more feedback. I understand now. I'm wiser now. I need not to trust. Yeah, he attacks many people. Yeah, I'm so glad that you realize that. Yeah, because I'm just not getting the warm fuzzy feel. The strength card is coming up, which shows that it's just an encouragement, because I feel like you do have that, and you're definitely flexing your muscle there. There's some sort of so with this experience, and the fate card came up, okay, which tells me that there's something around, um okay, silver linings, something about, that this was supposed to happen, it wasn't by accident, and it's just, I don't know, it's like fate is kind of slaps you in the face sometimes. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's a reality, I guess. And so we kind of need to understand these things, that it's like, well, it was nothing that you did. Okay, just to say, like, you did nothing wrong, and I don't think many people around him do either. But he's doing his thing. So, and we can't control him either, unfortunately. So I think you're aware of that as well. So he's he's doing his thing. He's gonna have to learn. He will learn. Oh yeah. I'm feeling like pulling another card on that. he's like he's like, oh, it's just this. No, this is his journey there, hun. And I'm glad that you're able to distance yourself. So I wish you the very best. Yeah. And lots of love. Lots of love to you too. Yeah. What you got there, Brooke? I see you grinning.
I pulled cards for
Jen. Oh, you're ready to go for the next?
Yeah,
Or Amanda?
yeah, for the next.
Okay. Well, my pleasure, Jenny. And
I
yeah,
can pull Jenny one card.
yeah. Give her a little something. We're giving everybody a taste.
It must be for you, this last card. Surrender to trust.
Aww,
trust
beautiful.
yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path.
Perfect. Yeah.
Okay, Amanda Hug and Kiss. Oh, she's there.
She's totally there.
Amanda, comfort zones. Comfort zones. Because at the moment, okay, look, you've been nourishing your soul, you've been doing your thing, you've been doing the work, you've been trying to understand yourself. You haven't been chasing gifts, you've been chasing the knowing. You've been chasing your core self. You've been looking to heal yourself, to understand yourself, to find out, to get the root of everything and what it is. And the universe has been watching you, of course. But the universe is saying, okay, Amanda, what do we need from you? Because at the moment, I have got the direction guardian, choose your path inverted. And this is about holding space. This is game on with moving past comfort zones for you. Because at the moment, I got go with the flow, paddle on. Yeah, that's cool. You know all this stuff, and the bottom card I've got for your main pile is evolution, birthing the new. Okay, so I got go with the flow at the top, birthing the new at the bottom as a result. But the middle card is inverted. Safety, strength, and power. So this is coming up. This is a challenge for you. This is a challenge to move past those comfort zones. Okay? And get into that flow. When we're doing something and the universe says, go and talk to that person, or go over there, or walk into this shop. Okay? And you're like, no, I'm headed to the cheesecake shop. Okay? That's understandable. We all love cheesecake. Okay? But at the moment, look, the action card I've got for you is the Warrior of Light. Okay? Is the Warrior of Light card. This is like game on. Many are called, but few choose to answer the calling. Okay? Because you have done all this before. You've been in these shoes. You've been through this walk. Okay? But at the moment, like, I know that you're truly humble. But at the same time, the universe is asking you to be more flexible, more spontaneous, push the boundaries of yourself some more. Okay, we don't have to get one thing perfect and then we move on to the next thing. It's just lessons from everywhere all the time as we move forward, evolving. Okay, but at the moment I'm getting that I know you're humble. Okay, but at the moment you're at the stargazer saying set your sights higher. Okay, but you're like, hey, I'm just doing the work. Yeah, that's cool. This is not about living in the future, living in some ideal, but at the same time, we do have to project, okay, you know what? I maybe would like that in the future, or work towards something like this. You have to put that intent and that dream out there. And it just feels like you're selling yourself short. I've got Be the Light. And what this is about, I just feel this just feels like this sword is going, okay, you need to ask more from the universe, or the universe it's like, look, you're perfect in what you're doing, and I've never seen someone work so hard and do the work and get through it, but comfort. Yeah, see, look, new PJs. You know, it should be a fake fair coat and some kick-ass boots to go, hey, I'm going somewhere different today. No, it's up to you. But at the moment, I'm just getting the feeling that, look, you need to set your sights higher. Okay, you need to set your. This is like, because you're as humble as, but this is just about, come on. The universe just feels like it wants to get you ready for bigger things, and I want you to be on par with that. Okay, but that safety. This is why we got to listen to our intuition. This is why we're going to go with the flow, because we're riding an energy wave, and as soon as the wave goes somewhere that is not exactly where you were thinking, you're going to go, oh no, I'm getting off that wave. I'm getting off that wave, and the universe is like, hey man, I want to show you some really cool shit. I want to show you some really cool stuff. So time just to be a bit more spontaneous, and it's okay to tell you. It's okay to I'm like, hey, universe, man, fine, but I want you to show me something real cool. It's okay to do that. It either will or it won't. But sometimes the universe will drop an epiphany or show you something simple, and then it will show you the emotion behind it. And so you can be sitting down at a park one day. I was sitting at a park one day, and I went to the universe. I said, here, look, have intuition, go turn down that road. I turned down, and I drove down, and it says park. It says pull over here and sit here. And I'm thinking, what? And I'm thinking, what? Well, yeah, there's ducks. It's all cool. And I was like, well, universe, I'm here for a reason. What's the reason? And and then I was sitting there for 5 minutes, and I heard this classical music coming from far away. And this car came closer and closer. The music got louder and louder. This old lady in this real small car with the windows down, classical music. And like, when I heard this music, all the ducks, all the animals in the pond just went nuts. And they're all talking to each other going, oh man, they're all like, so much excitement, so much excitement, so much excitement. All these animals are talking to each other, and they're all like, they're not fighting anymore. They're all like cool. And then this lady comes up, and she had like 2 buckets. She obviously worked at a food shop somewhere, and she just tips these out for the animals. And they're all just like, they're eating, and then they're turning behind them, telling their mates, hey, come over here, little ducks. And just to see all that play out, and just to see that joy and that emotion. So when you want help with the universe, say, hey, universe, I want something back too. Show me something. If you're gonna you make me do some crazy shit, I want something out of it too, and show me. And that's when you raise your light and go, hey, universe, bring me that light. Show me that light. Show me what you got. Now you've got my attention. And that's when the healing, that's when the information drops in. Okay? Because inside, this is a continual wrestle that you have with yourself, these conversations in your head, because your intuition is talking to you. You don't know one's talking to you. It's asking you to do some stuff. Time to step out of those comfort zones and shit yourself. There's no way around it. There's no way around it. I hope that's helped. And your last card is surrender defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness to communicate. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, then offer a clear, non-defensive response. And Amanda, if they're not in on it, you can just say, hey, don't care. They won't even know it's a defensive response. Don't care. Could be telling the truth. I hope that's helped you.
I love that, Brooke, and I loved your story too. Thanks for sharing. That was a great little visual.
You know, it's weird.
What crazy animals, and what a cool.
They were so joyous. Because I was watching them, and they were like, they were just doing their thing. That a couple of them were having a biff, and someone going, "Let's go over here," because there was a ton of them. But once that music started, they were all like, "Hey guys, she's here," and the whole energy of that pond just went nuts. Just as well, because just over the road, I got drawn to just over the road, and there was a portal. There was portals over the road. It was almost like this happy place was there to almost counteract it. You know what I mean? It's weird. Kapunda, weird place.
Oh, well, that's amazing. I actually, just for fun, I did pull Amanda 2 cards too, and I did receive the reclaim card. So it's almost telling me that if you take something that was almost like rubbish from before and turn it into something new, take what was maybe the old I don't know, an old way, and make it new. Like, so just take that, and then I've got the power card with that as well. It's like, so it's just right on with what Brooke's talking about. You totally got this. Yeah,
absolutely. And awesome. And don't be afraid to ask the universe. Say, hey, you're going to put me on the spot. I want something good. I want you to show me something good.
Yeah.
And that's when you're in the right area, and you see things from the right perspective. That's when it can give you the big drop at the R moments. And they're beautiful. Okay, thanks. Thank you so much for being on the show. This is only meant to be a 2-hour show, and we've gone over. You're welcome back anytime you want, Roberta. Just let me know. Just let me know, and I'll book you in. Too easy. Loretta, can we do that next? We've run way over time. I'm on tomorrow night, and I'm on Wednesday. We'll pay that forward. It's transferred through the banking system. I haven't received it yet, but it says it's in the loop, so it's all good. Okay.
Oh,
so
wonderful.
you come on a bit earlier, but yeah, that's right.
You know what? It's been a pleasure. It's a lot of fun, and
it is.
Spirit is pretty active this time of night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Thin Vales from where you are.
Totally is. Yeah, 3:00 a.m., 4:00 a.m. This is the times.
Oh, that's what I forgot to do. Those last 2 readings were donated by.
Hey.
And look, see these gold gilded cards?
Oh.
Check out the box they come in. What is it? The Archangel Metatron. Comes in a big box.
It's like a massive box. Oh my goodness!
I got that from Cindy and Steffi for my birthday.
Oh, that's
I know.
beautiful. Oh my goodness!
Mandy,
I
pull Mandy 3 cards.
Yeah, no, Mandy. I know we can't forget to pull for Mandy, because like that's just so kind of her to donated reading. Yeah, we got to do that. Let's see here. What guidance?
My God, Mandy. Look, I've never used these cards, man. I mean, I just read out of the book. Just for my personal need. But at the moment, everything is about balance, Mandy. This is all about high. This is all about light body. I've got travel on. Tree of life. Okay? Look at that. This is the building blocks of everything. Okay, I got light body. Chakras. Building blocks, the energy system. Okay, and the rainbow bridge, the connector to everything. This is about you making sure, prioritizing at the moment, Mandy, that your chakras aligned and everything's aligned and kept in tune. Because with doing all the work that you're doing, and you're a busy person, it is the utmost. Any of these, when you come out of balance, it creates resistance in a lot of other areas. So it's just really important. Just really, really, really focus on keeping alignment, keeping those chakras aligned, making sure when something's up that you get on top of it. Okay. I had 3 cards. They're all saying like spirit and chakras, alignment. So that needs to be your focus at the moment. No, we're not live at the moment. This is not live at all. Jacqueline, what gave you that idea?
Possibly a little live ticker in the top corner, possibly. It's good.
Probably got messages probably open up over it or something.
Yeah. Hey Mandy, I got a heads up for you too. To add to what Brooke has is there is an illusion, okay, that is ongoing. So with this card and with this feeling of the illusion, so things may not be quite as they seem. So just be on your toes for that. I feel like there's definitely a new start, a fresh beginning, and there's also something to do with the learning and the experiences that you've had to date, kind of joining in with that. So that it is kind of like a fresh start, is what I'm seeing here. Open-hearted and creativity, okay, is what I've got here on these ones. I'm trying to get it so you can see the words too. So have some fun, be creative, and enjoy, and just allow this to unfold. Pretty excited for you. That's awesome. Yeah. Anticipation too. Anticipation, it's almost like a concert coming or something, some sort of display. I don't know. Pretty exciting. There's good things coming for sure. Oh, yay, good. She connects with what the message is, so that's awesome. Okay, fantastic.
Well, thank you. Thank you for coming on.
Pleasure.
Yep. And don't go away after the show. We'll have a chat.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure.
Yep. Too easy. So now, where can people get hold of you? All your links are in the show notes, but just do you want to tell people what you do?
Sure, absolutely, sure. So you can find me on Facebook at Clear Pathways 11, and there I've got a link to my website. I've also got a website at piscessky.com, so you can book a reading there. And I'm also on the Connected Seers show, which is on in our time. It's Thursdays, 9 p.m. Eastern time. So we'd love to see you then. I guess that would be more of an afternoon for most of you folks, you Aussies out there. And so you can book on my website and the Clear Pathways. You can message me. That I'm great with that. So love to connect with you.
Well, thank you, everyone. When are you on next? Do you have a regular time that you go on, or you just pop up now and then?
I just pop on now and then. I really should just do it at some point. I've been just going on with others lately, so yeah.
Yep.
So I have a TikTok though. If any of you TikTok folks, you can find me Pisces Sky Healer, all one word. I'm on there too, so you can find me on TikTok. I'm gonna start doing lives there too. I don't know. Seems like the thing. So gotta try it.
I don't know. I haven't messed around with TikTok.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming tonight. We'll see you next time. What you're looking at. I'm on tomorrow night, I think, with Steffi, which is that's the More Than a Reading show. That's when you have to come on the show to get a read. But you get me and Steffi going.
Whoa.
Don't like the look of that. No. You know, like that. It's just about you getting out of your comfort zone, so we can, when you're in front of us, we can go in far more detail and it be more personal and in depth.
Yeah. That's
okay.
So cool.
And then I'm on Thursdays. I'll play the reel. But until then, thank you for coming, Roberta.
Thanks, everybody. And thank you, Brooke. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. We'll see you. And thank you, Cindy.
Thank you,
and Mandy,
Cindy.
and all those lovely people that donated.
So I saw all those beautiful people, people that you blocked. You did such a fantastic job tonight. Oh, amazing.
That's it.
What would we do without Cindy?
It would be just a Cindy-less existence.
Oh, yay. Thanks, Amanda. You found me. Woohoo. Yes,
it's in the show notes,
TikTok.
Amanda.
TikTok.
How hard can it be?
You have to check it, Brooke.
Kathy just put the link up. How hard can it be, Amanda?
Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Staffy. Oh, geez, you're making it easy. Sweet.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay, good night.
Have a good night.
Good day,
Bye.
everybody. Bye.